Hey guys! Today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 Fantastic Beasts and where to find them characters. Someone actually requested that I do this video on my top 5 favorite Harry Potter characters video, and it's taken me a while to do this because I really couldn't figure out who my top 5 favorite characters would be. Human-wise, I really couldn't come up with 5 favorite characters because I just really couldn't. I had a lot of problems with the majority of the female characters. So, and there's not actually a whole lot of characters in Fantastic Beasts that you actually get to know, at least not at this point since it's only the first movie. So I expanded this to include creatures as well. I may do another one of these for the Fantastic Beasts franchise after all the movies have been released. And if I'm not mistaken, there's going to be 5 movies. But as of right now, coming in at number 5 is Percival Graves / Grindelwald. I know he's the villain of the series, but he's also a very interesting and mysterious character. At the beginning of the movie, I just expected him to be, you know, the normal corrupt politician. But when his identity was revealed at the end of the movie, that opened up so many doors for the series. And I'm hoping his real identity also leads to a lot of questions from the Harry Potter series being answered. There's also the question of if Percival Graves was actually a real person. That could have been answered in the movie, but I may have missed it. I'm not 100% sure. There's also the question of if Grindelwald currently has the Elder Wand, because this movie is taking place in, 1926, and Dumbledore doesn't get the wand until 1945. And if he doesn't have the wand, is that what the second movie is going to be about, him getting the wand? There are also a lot of dark moments from his school days before he met Dumbledore that I really hope they go into. There are just so many questions involving Grindelwald and so much of a backstory that I really want to know that I couldn't help putting him on my favorite characters list. Coming in at number 4 is the Bowtruckle. The Bowtruckle was very cute and helpful, which isn't something I expected after reading the Harry Potter series. I really thought it would just be like a brown twig that really did little of nothing. But after seeing how attached he was to Newt and how helpful he was in very tense situations, I couldn't not put him on this list. Character number 3 is the Niffler. This little guy is probably one of the most adorable magical creatures I've ever seen. And that alone made him one of my favorite characters. Just his adorableness, and I actually love how he's always causing trouble. And it's not like he's meaning to cause trouble, he's just, you know, following his instincts to collect very shiny, valuable things. Even if it does involve breaking and entering. Number 2 is Jacob Kowalski. I think I'm saying his last name right. And I know we haven't seen a lot of muggles or no-mages in the Harry Potter franchise, but he's definitely my favorite. I just love how when he gets dragged into the magical world because of Newt, he doesn't freak out, but he is actually very fascinated with the creatures and the world he's being introduced to. And even though he has a lot of problems going on, he ultimately decides to befriend Newt and help him with his problems. It makes me very sad about what happened to him in the end, and I'm actually hoping they bring him back in the later movies. Then coming in at number 1 is our main character, Newt Scamander. Now, Newt is a lot like Hagrid, both in his love for magical creatures and for a certain event that happened while he was in school, which I'm not going to talk about because I don't want to spoil anything. But unlike Hagrid, he knows when a creature is very dangerous and shouldn't be messed with. At the same time, he's very dedicated to not only his own creatures, but to all creatures. That alone would have made him one of my favorite characters, but I also love how when his creatures escape and they are causing a whole lot of problems around the city of New York, he's very calm about everything that is happening while other people are completely freaking out. So those are my top 5 favorite Fantastic Beasts characters. Like I said, I'm most likely going to do another one of these after all of the movies are released. When that'll be, I don't know, because like I said, I think there's like 5 movies, and the second movie comes out of November of next year. At least that's what the email I received said. But that is the end of this video. You guys should let me know in the comments below who your top 5 favorite Fantastic Beasts characters are and why. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!